What I'm about to share with you is 10 times more powerful than act as if. And it's going to enable you to sort of jump into the reality that corresponds with what you want. And you've probably heard this before, that your affirmations need to be in the now. When you're visualizing, it needs to be in the now. But I want to share with you 3 powerful ways to really begin feeling as if it's already here and it's not in the future and it's not in the past, and you feel like you actually have it now. Now, I've personally been able to manifest a 6-figure business, been able to travel all over the world and experience fulfillment and spirituality. Now, this didn't happen by accident. It happened through me getting coaching and mentoring, and that's what took my life and my business to the next level. So if you're someone that wants to take your life and your business to the next level, head on over to neutralityshifting.com so you can make your dream life and business a reality. So the first thing I would like to discuss is you don't want to act at all. You don't want to be acting. You don't want to be faking it until you make it. You want to be as is. Is a energy of neutrality. Is just, I'm already experiencing this. You know how it's natural for you to be on YouTube right now watching me? That's how it should feel in terms of the money that you want, the success that you want, the happiness that you want. It should be totally neutral, totally natural. And it's almost like I'm doing it by accident, or you're doing it by accident. So instead of acting as if, you want to be as is, be as God, be one with nature, and realize all that you want and desire shouldn't be wanting and desiring. It should be just is. It's just acceptable, normal, and natural for you to have in your life. When you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind in this way, it radically changes everything for you. So the first technique that I want to share with you where you feel like you have it right now is to notice that, you know, these Hollywood movie stars, actors, actresses, have you realized that they take on a specific role and they can be different kinds of roles in different movies? And have you realized that these people actually embody these different personalities? There's some actors and actresses that embody depression and sadness and all of these things, and they get into that state, that character so well that they're being as is. They're being the character. They just are the character. They've read the script. They've read the character's personality type. They've read if they got this tendency, that tendency, and they just become that character, and they are that particular character. They've shifted into a new identity. You want to shift into the identity of being in that healthy, loving, and romantic relationship. You want to shift into the identity of being that successful entrepreneur. You want to be in the identity of traveling all over the world. You want to be in the identity of connecting with all things and all beings. You want to be in the joy, the happiness, the high vibrational state already. You want to know the character. You need to know the character that you're wanting to embody, which will create and facilitate the reality that you want. Once you know what the character is, once you've listed that down and written that down, then you know, okay, this is the target. Not necessarily the outcome. Well, I feel the target is really important, and knowing where you're going. I think it's important to know where you are, know where you're going, and enjoying the process. But it's important for us to embody the character that will facilitate creating that into your reality. So the first step is to actually write down the character that you're actually wanting to embody so that you can become that person now and be it as if you're an actor or an actress. And again, you're not acting it out, you're being as is, meaning you just totally elude yourself from your old personality. You're no longer your old personality. You're now a completely new personality. And as you begin to do that more and more, and you're being as is, guess what? You will shift into a totally new identity and become the identity, or assume the identity of the reality that you are wanting to create for yourself. The second technique that I want to share with you is feeling the emotions of gratitude before manifesting or feeling these particular states. It's so powerful. But when you say, I'm so grateful that I have this thing right now, it's almost like your mind's like, oh, you're feeling the emotions of gratitude and appreciation as you feel this thing that you want to manifest into your life. All right, I say thing because it's not really a thing. It's just you and that thing is one and the same. And so when you are feeling appreciation and gratitude for already having that thing in your life, oh, I'm so grateful that I'm more confident. I'm so grateful that I'm getting along with my husband or my girlfriend or my boyfriend, or I'm so happy and grateful that I have a 6-figure business. You know, you're in that state of gratitude and you're being as is. You feel like you already have it. So you want to put gratitude in front of all types of different manifestation techniques. I would even go as far to say, never try to manifest without being grateful first. You want to be in that state of gratitude. Gratitude is so powerful, but yet we don't utilize it enough. And so we want to get into that state of gratitude, connecting in with source, connecting in with God, connecting with your higher self, connecting with the beings of love and light, and realize that you are supported and you get to create a reality not by yourself, but by realizing that you are connected to all things. So here's a really powerful comment to leave below. I will never manifest without gratitude first. I will never manifest without gratitude first. Because when you get that and you understand that, you'll just be being as is already, because you're expressing gratitude for having that thing in your life. I'm so grateful that I have my dream life partner. I'm so happy that he or she is in my life right now, you know. And so as you get into that particular state of being, it's going to radically shift everything for you. So the third one here is actually putting yourself in situations where you have to be as is anyway, where you have to be that kind of person anyway. If you're wanting to be a successful entrepreneur and you want to travel the world and all this stuff, you need to be around those kinds of people, all right? And then you just realize and assume the state, you learn things and you pick up things so fast that you just sort of correspond with a new identity anyway. You start becoming a new person anyway. I've personally experienced this myself, where when I'm around these people, I just feel much more of a higher vibration. I can't help it. It's not like I'm trying to do it. It's just that I'm around certain vibrational frequencies, and those vibrational frequencies now affect me. So going to events, going to networking, getting the coaches, getting the mentors, getting into free mastermind groups on Facebook and things like this, and surrounding yourself with like-minded people so that it brushes off on you. Now, what happens a lot for a lot of people is they get this subconscious pushback, and their negative voice in their head is pushing back as they're trying to act as is. It's almost as if, well, it's not happening, I'm pretending, I'm faking it, and all of this stuff. That's the part of you that's resisting the new identity, that's resisting the new reality. And so it's important to reprogram that out of your identity, because you're actually using your imagination in the wrong way. Your imagination is saying that's not possible, or it's supposed to be in the future, or it's in the distance. It needs to be collapsed. It needs to be one and the same. That it's not in the future, it's something that you already have, you're already living that particular life already, and it's just totally natural and normal to you. So in order to overcome that, you need to deprogram. Okay, you got reprogram, which is installing stuff, but it's also deprogram, where you're uninstalling, antivirusing the old self out of your being, and that will allow the new identity to be facilitated. Two ways in which you can begin deprogramming is using EFT, or even you can use Ho'oponopono. However, if you would like coaching and help, head on over to neutralityshifting.com. There'll be a link in the description where you get life coaching or business coaching to take your life and business to the next level. There's also a really powerful technique that you can use before you go to bed, and these 3 techniques will radically change your life. This video right here is talking all about that. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.